Hey, it's Make It Make Sense, Mary. How is your day? So thank you for coming back to watch another video. Of course, you know I appreciate you. So we all know what time it is. It's New Year's Day. It's New Year's resolution time. But based on everything that we've gone through, we as a people in 2020, why are we really making resolutions? Because let me tell you how this goes down for me, right? Like on a normal basis. So once again, thanks for joining. Subscribe, hit the little bell if you haven't already, because this is the Feel Good, Life is Good, Make It Make Sense Mary channel. And we want to make sure that, you feel not crazy or, a little more like everyone else who's just as crazy as you by the time that you leave. So I'm always going to keep on track here because I like to, make sure we have a good flow. So with that being said, let's just kind of think about 2020 before we talk about resolutions. Well, we'll talk about them a little bit. So it's like, I'm going to be super healthy. I'm going to work out every day. I'm going to lose 50 pounds by March. Is it really going to happen? If it does, kudos to you. But me, yeah, no. So it goes like this. It's like New Year's Eve. Woo, yeah. Ooh, Happy New Year. Woo. Like all that shit. And then the next day you're like, let me just kind of kick it and I'll do it the next day. And then in this particular situation, it's like, well, it's best to start things on a Monday. So then you wait until Monday. And then it's like, oh, well, you get where I'm going with this. Or you're like extremely gung-ho the first week to shit, maybe even make it through the month. I don't know. But after that, so, it's a whole thing. So when we think about this year, we all brought in 2020. We were all like, yeah, or last year. Oh, get used to that. But last year, we all brought in 2020 and we were like, we thought we would have had flying cars and stuff by now. And we don't, but we did not know what we were going to have was the Rona. So when I was still working, I remember at the beginning of the year, this guy that sat across from me at my dream job as a customer service representative in a call center. But he kept talking about, he's like, yeah, the Rona, coronavirus. And I was like, dude, if you don't please, look, see, excuse me, coronavirus, you say it immediately. You're like, ah. But I'm like, dude, if you don't stop talking about it, right? Well, fast forward, life was happening. I was handling business. Life was really happening for me. I don't know what was happening at the beginning of 2020 for you, right? I believe it was March 14th. I could be wrong. Fact check me, people. At least people in Richmond, Henrico, Virginia, where I'm from. So, yeah, all of a sudden they were like, the schools are closed. And I was like, oh, shit. Andy Jenks is calling again. I've said it before in a video. If you know who Andy Jenks is, you don't play when he says shit. The weather, the schools, the Rona, right? So I was like, oh my God. Ran to the store, got everything. In the house. Working from home now. Like 3 months. We hunkered deep down. Like me and my daughter. We didn't do anything. We were safe. Right? So as the months went on, crazy shit happens. Crazy shit. We all watched a lot of Netflix. I know that I did. Hulu. We all gave no F's at our job. And if you need to know how to handle that, feel free to check out my other videos. But yeah, we were all just kind of going through life. Then all of a sudden, the election's here and the madness and, Biden won and all types of terrible shit happened in 2020. Before we start setting resolutions for 2021, can we just take a minute to realize that we made it through 2020 and just give ourselves some pats on the back? Because that shit was wild, as we all know, because we all lived through it. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, like, if you think about it, 2020 was kind of cool on the strength. Like, think about, and I want you guys to comment on this. Like, what did you learn to do in 2020 during the Rona? Like, I feel like I learned to do my own eyebrows, learned to do my own nails. Like, I feel like I've been doing pretty good. And that might not mean anything to you guys, but it means something to me. Because when you can't, as a person that likes things like that, ladies, I know you feel me, men too. Let me know. But you can't just have to quarantine and be stuck somewhere and looking like horrible shit all the time. You know what I mean? Like, it comes to a point where you're like, I gotta get my life. Feel horrible. And self-care is everything. It's not like a superficial type of thing. It's like you gotta feel good, and sometimes you gotta to do that. So yeah, but I picked up a lot of skills. I want to know what you guys did too. So at the end of the day, we watched a lot of crazy videos too. Like, I talked about Netflix and everything, but in reality, we watched a lot of shit just on YouTube, on everything. Like, just think about some wild ass videos that you saw, like some what the fuck videos that you saw. Send them to me. Reach out. You know how to reach me. If you need my email, throw it in the comments. Send me your email and I got you. But I would love to talk about them things to kind of recap these crazy ass videos that we watched in 2020. But yeah, so with all that being said, we received stimulus checks. That's a whole thing. I don't know. You guys know. So we finally got these little stimuluses coming. Kudos to everyone who has them already. I do not yet. And if you're in the same boat as me, they're coming supposedly. If you already got it, that's what's up. Hopefully we get another round. We know how they like to play with our emotions with this, you guys. So all you can do is kick back and see what happens in the madness of the Rona stimulus. Anyway, so before we set a resolution, let's just really think and be realistic this year, I think is my point. So my resolution is to have zero expectations for anything, anyone, and that's it. And I want you guys to make that make sense, and I'm going to try to do the best that I can for you. When you don't expect anything, because you cannot, as a person, expect other people to react or do things the exact same way that you would, right? So it's like, and you can't control certain things from happening or things just going down the way that they do. So before you have all of these high expectations and people continue to freaking all your expectations like down, and then you're mad, like, just be like, you weren't even expecting anything. And I think that can kind of sum up having a good year, because I don't know what we expected in 2020. And it got to the point that at the end, we didn't expect anything. So let's just learn from what we've been through, guys. Let's learn together and just move forward with no expectations, because as we all know, you can never predict what the next day will hold regardless. And I want you to think about that. That's why you have to love each other. That's why you have to be humble, have gratitude, show empathy, because things could be a lot worse, guys. So at the end of the day, let's have these positive attitudes with no expectations, love each other, and move forward. And I mean that. And as I always like to say, that might seem like some basic kindergarten shit, but if we could all apply those basic kindergarten rules to life, things would be a lot better. So I encourage you to have the same New Year's resolution into me. And if there's one that you like as well, that you would like me to have or share with other people, feel free to let us know, because we're open-minded here on Make It Make Sense, Mary. So we're down to learn. But guys, as we all know, we like to talk to each other. I like to feel you guys out, see what you like. I hope that you feel me out too. Let me know if you have any feedback. Throw it in the comments. If there's anything that you want to hear, send me those videos that I was talking about. If there was anything in 2020 that just made you like, and we can all talk about it and make some videos of it. Like, subscribe, at the end of my videos, we do corny things because I want you to come back and I enjoy talking to you. So thank you for enjoying this video with me. I hope that you did, because I enjoyed making it with you on the first day of 2021 that we're rolling into with zero expectations. I love you guys, and I will see you later. Peace for now.